Welcome to the video on high school enrichment choosing classes. This video is designed to help you figure out how to choose classes you want to take as an HSE student and where to find some help doing that. So where to begin? You want to begin with your end in mind. You want to take classes that are building towards a future goal, and you also want to take classes that you're adequately prepared to be successful in, meaning you have high school preparation and you meet the prerequisites to be successful in that class. So first, you want to start by defining your goals. Three potential goals you could have when thinking about taking college classes while in high school. Are you wanting to explore interests and maybe find a future major along the way? Are you wanting to take a few classes that will fulfill degree or certificate requirements down the road? And you're putting no pressure on yourself to complete a lot at this time? Or are you ready to jump in with both feet and complete all of your lower division general education requirements before you graduate high school? Three possible goals and reasons behind why you would be signing up for college classes while you're in high school. So you want to take a few minutes as you're thinking about what classes to take to first determine why you're taking them. So starting with the first goal, you just want to explore some interests and some future majors. So how do you do that? One way is to take introductory classes. Introductory classes are a great way to explore interests and possible future majors. Those classes tend to give you a big picture overview of that field. They don't dive too deep into any specifics about it, but they give you a taste of it. They give you some major theories or major movements or major concepts within that field so that you get a taste and you get a nice big picture overview. So introductory classes like Intro to Psychology or Intro to Web Design are great ways to explore interests. Another way to explore some interest would be to explore the RAM pathways that Fresno City College offers. RAM pathways group related majors based on similarities within those majors, such as related skills or related career fields. And often those majors within that pathway share common core courses. These pathways allow you to explore majors related to a common field of interest, such as healthcare or technology. So you pick a particular pathway based on what you think you might be interested in. Within that pathway, there are going to be several majors related to it. Again, they may have similar skills. They may lead to career fields that are kind of similar in interest. Let's say, for example, you enjoy helping people and you are thinking that possibly down the road, you may want to major in a healthcare related industry, possibly nursing, physical therapy, dental hygiene, medical. Maybe you want to go on to be a doctor. All of these types of healthcare related majors would be grouped under a similar pathway so that you could, as you're taking classes to explore them, they would potentially all be working towards several majors within that pathway. Great way to explore a common field. And then another idea for exploring majors, exploring interests, is to check out the high school enrichment webpage under the frequently asked questions section of our webpage at the bottom. We offer a list of suggested classes for exploration by grade level. So not only have we grouped classes that fall into pathways or introductory classes that you could take while you're in high school to explore some of those interests that could lead to future majors, but we've also given you grade level recommendations. That allows you to ensure that you have had adequate preparation to be successful in those classes. So if it says 11th grade or higher, it lets you know that there are classes in 9th grade and 10th grade that will prepare you to be successful in that class when you start it in 11th grade. Second potential goal You only want to take a few classes while you're in high school to get a head start on college. You aren't putting a lot of pressure on yourself to complete a particular college goal while you're in high school, but you do want to get that head start. You just want to take a few, get some college classes that will work towards your future goal completed while you're in high school, while you can do it tuition free. This would allow you to balance all of the high school classes that you have to take, all of your extracurricular activities, sports or clubs or volunteer work, and have time with friends and family as well as completing college classes. It gives you a nice balance. So one way to do this is to take GE classes. GE classes, or general education, are going to be classes that you need regardless of what your major is, regardless of whether you want to transfer to a four-year school or just complete an associate's degree at a community college, whether you want to apply straight into a four-year school out of high school. Every degree you get is going to require general education. So if you're completing some of these classes while you're in high school, those are classes you would need to do anyways, and they're done by the time you reach college. Our webpage offers suggestions on commonly selected classes that high school students are often successful in and frequently choose for enrollment. A great way to take some classes while you're in high school just to get a head start on college is to take summer school. If you're doing summer school, this means that you're not having to balance the college classes while completing all of those other things, high school classes, extracurricular, family and friends. In the summer, you can just focus on the college piece of it. Take one or two classes every summer. You're going to get ahead by the time you finish high school and have adequate preparation. You're going to understand what college is like. You're going to understand the requirement of college classes, and you could potentially have up to 8 classes completed by the time you finish high school. It creates a great life balance. Third goal, you want to jump in with both feet. You are ready to complete all of your lower division GE requirements before your high school graduation. This is an ambitious goal, but it is doable for you. To fulfill this goal, because of the number of units and courses that have to be completed for lower division GE, you are likely going to need to start the first semester of your freshman year, take classes every semester from that point forward, and take summer school classes. It may also require several classes per semester on top of the high school work you're doing. So again, it's a very ambitious goal, but if that is the goal you want to complete, we are here to help you. So to understand a little bit more about GE, currently there are 3 GE patterns to choose from. Which GE pattern you choose to fulfill is going to depend on your future college goals. So FCC Local GE, that is designed to be used to earn associate's degrees that are not transferable to four-year colleges. It allows you to earn an associate's degree at Fresno City College and then move straight into your career because your plan is not to go on to get a bachelor's degree, non-transferable. CSUGE is used by students who plan to apply to colleges in the California State University system, such as Fresno State. So maybe whether you want to transfer from Fresno City College to a CSU or you want to apply straight to CSUs out of high school, CSUGE is what you would need to complete. UCGE, which is called IGETC, is used by students who plan to apply to colleges in the University of California system, such as UC Merced or UCLA. Again, whether you plan to transfer there from a community college or apply straight to the UC from high school, the IGETC is the GE pattern you would need to complete. If you are unsure what your future goal is, whether it's transfer, not transfer, CSU, UC, you don't know quite yet, but you know you want a degree, one recommendation would be to complete what is called the IGETC CSUGE. That isn't a fourth GE pattern. It's just a mashup of the 2 GE patterns for the 2 school systems. And if you complete this combination of GE, it allows you to apply to both CSUs and UCs and complete the lower division GE requirements for both school systems. And then down the road, if you decide you do not want to go on to a four-year school, you just want an associate's degree and go out and start your career, this GE would also work for a non-transferable associate's degree. It keeps all your options open. The HSE webpage has a recommended IGETC CSU pathway for you to use. Now, the pathway is designed to give you recommended courses by high school grade level, so that if you follow it from freshman year to senior year, you could complete all those CSU UCGE requirements. The courses that you are going to see on that pathway are not every course you could use to complete the pathway, but it gives you an idea of what you could do. They are classes that are commonly most popular with high school students and where high school students tend to be most successful. And it's the pathway that we tend to use in many of our high schools where we do dual enrollment. If you follow it, you're going to be completing all those lower division GE requirements before you graduate high school, and it would also allow you to graduate with a college certificate before leaving high school. Do you need more class ideas? So our website offers lists of courses, but those courses do not even scratch the surface of what Fresno City College offers. But they're a good place to start, because what we've done is outline those classes that we know high school students have been successful in, those classes that are popular with high school students based on interest. We offer grade level recommendations so that you know when you're enrolling in it that you are adequately prepared to be successful in that class. It gives you peace of mind knowing that you are selecting classes that will fulfill future requirements that you have. But if you're looking for more classes beyond what we've offered on our webpage, you can explore the college catalog for degree options, course descriptions, or you can go to the self-service course search to look at those optional classes per semester and read about them to see which one you might be interested in and whether or not you meet the requirements to enroll. As a last word, regardless of whether you're trying to explore interests, take a few GE classes while you're in high school, or you want to complete your entire GE pattern while in high school, we are here to help you. Explore our webpage under the frequently asked questions for those class suggestions, and then reach out to us if you have any planning questions, whether it be, am I adequately prepared, and do you recommend this class? Or can you help me determine whether this class is going to help me reach my particular goal or fulfill my particular GE requirement? We are here to help. You can reach us by email or by phone Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.